We waited for the right wind to sail to Barbuda from Antigua. It was a bit squally, with winds changing every 10 minutes, but a short 5 hours later, we anchored in Cocoa Point. We have a special guest for our Barbuda sailing adventure, Stephen's son, Harrison Bell. Snowcate extraordinaire. You can find him on Instagram, Bell Harrison. While in Barbuda, we enjoyed a lobster dinner on Princess Diana Beach at Shak. We also toured the Frigate Bird Sanctuary and saw their mating ritual and visited Two Foot Bay Caves.
Oh, who's that? Oh, guess what? We have another guest. Harrison is with us today. He's getting his first sailing experience, and he seems like a natural. We are at Shak. I think it means lobster shack. Probably. But anyhow, here we are. We met some people from California.
Where in California are you?
And we're going to have a lobster dinner at Shak. Now, Enoch Beezer is our lobster cooker and owner of this fine establishment. And he is cooking that lobster. See that in his hand? Lobster. So he's going to grill them for us. And we're going to have fresh lobster on this beautiful beach, Princess Diana Beach. Here's the lobster up close. Ooh, these look. Those are some lobster. Woo.
Harrison joined us for a pre-holiday visit so we could get back to snow country in time for the holiday excitement. He had never been on our yacht before, so we were eager to show him our new way of life.
It's nice and warm in here. Oh, and there's our baked potatoes. There's those lobster. Look at those lobster.
Yeah. Wow.
Woo! They look good. Skinny beach.
That's a nice size lobster.
All right. You like your lobster, Stephen?
That's what I've been looking for.
Harrison, are you happy?
Oh, happy. We happy.
Oh, they don't get these in Colorado.
Yeah, it's a special.
Yeah.
Spiny lobster.
We caught a tarpon. Night fishing. Woo!
Hey, Harrison, send me a glove. Yeah. There's one around. Oh, there he goes. Did you get off? That's right. It's probably in that fin bucket. No? Alright. Here, hold this, Harrison. Now, hold that. You hold that. Huh?
Okay.
There you go.
Whoa, babe. Whoa.
Tarpon.
Woohoo.
All right. Quick picture with a phone. Yeah. Hold on. All right.
Harrison even helped with boat maintenance by taking a trip up the mast for us. By the way, the Cocoa Point anchorage has the most wind and wave protection of any in Barbuda, so we do recommend it. But be forewarned, dinghy access to the beach requires getting wet. The Frigate Bird Sanctuary is in Codrington Lagoon, near the only main town on the island.
Today we are going on the Frigate Bird tour with several other people from our group.
Oh, the famous George Jeffries. Yeah, you're in the book. You're in the book. Mike, turn around. Everybody turn around. Yeah, you're in the...
Here's Devin, our wonderful cab driver.
Estimates of birds range from 2,500 to 6,000 nesting pairs. Hurricane Irma actually decreased the population quite a bit. These magnificent birds travel between the Caribbean and Galapagos Islands during the varying mating seasons. The sanctuary is only accessible with a tour guide. We use George Jeffries, and I'll put his phone number in the notes. Our taxi driver / guide was Devin, and his number will also be in the notes. Make sure you schedule your itinerary in advance. The frigate birds have webbed feet that let them grasp branches, but they also have short legs, so they don't walk well. Their feathers are not waterproof, so they avoid landing on the water and only fly over the ocean surface for food. This creates a bit of a dilemma. If they come too close to the water, they may well drown. Here you see George actually helping a bird that got too close to the water by throwing him back into the mangroves. I've read that if they do get into the water, they drown, and so they will get the help from other birds, maybe not in the mating season, that attempt to pull them out of the water and get them back into the mangroves for safety. Cornell Lab of Ornithology calls frigate birds the pirates of the sky because they harass each other and other birds into regurgitating recently captured food that they then snatch in midair. Globally, the Cornell Lab estimates the population of frigate birds is 59,000 to 71,000 breeding pairs, but breeding is threatened by urban and resort development, overfishing, hurricanes, and predator introductions on nesting islands. The best time to visit is during the mating season, from September to April, with December being peak time. The male frigate birds line up in the bushes, arch their heads back, and inflate their red pouches. The females view from the sky, and when she spots a suitor that impresses her, she'll land and initiate a mating ritual. After mating, they take 2 weeks to build a nest from twigs that the male gathers. The female lays a single egg that both birds take turns watching over. It takes about 7 weeks for the chick to hatch and nearly 6 months for it to learn to fly and finally leave the nest. Among the other bird species inhabiting the lagoon are pelicans, terns, and gulls, as well as such endemic critters as the tropical mockingbird, the Christmas bird, and the endangered West Indian whistling tree duck. The female frigate birds with their white breasts are bigger than the males. They feed their chicks for about a year. Adult males are all black except for their blood red pouch they inflate during the mating season. The wingspan is 6 feet. The lifespan is 40 to 45 years, and they fly at an altitude of 6,000 feet. Barbuda also offers pink sand beaches formed by pink shells breaking apart and washing ashore. Barbuda full is the term now used for the island. Two-foot Caves is our next stop, accessible only by dirt paths, hence the name 2 Foot. It is located on the northeastern cliff-lined windward coast. While there are many caves in Barbuda, the Indian Cave has the only known Arawak petroglyphs on Barbuda. Arawak were the initial settlers of the island.
Sweet.
So you can make your way.
Thank you.
Indian Cave is 35 feet tall with bats hanging from the ceiling. You do ascend to the top of the cave and see the ocean views from above the cave. The roads in Barbuda are rough. The main town very small. Our taxi guide Devin tells us there are only 1,600 residents and it is like one big family. Everyone helps each other out. The reason there are so many half-built homes is that no one takes out a bank loan. They build their homes slowly as they can afford materials and have access to materials. power outside the main town is all generators and solar, just like our boat. The reefs in Barbuda were not the most healthy, but conch was abundant. We saw some sharks, some rays, some coral fish. The Spanish point of the island, there were hundreds of lobster traps set by fishermen who then sell them to restaurants in Antigua. Back to Antigua today, so Harrison can catch his flight. Sporty conditions on the windward side of Antigua reminded me of our initial arrival back in November. Thanks for watching this video, and if you would like to be notified of future videos, make sure you subscribe on YouTube or follow us on Facebook or Instagram. Our next stop will be Guadalupe.